Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, so I'm actually commentating for the first time. They let me on the desk. I don't know who made the decision, but I'm on the desk. I'm gonna be commentating.
I mean, how nice is it? Like, I feel like for years, really, we talked about like next big thing, dark horse in the division, all these terms, and now it's like you're the guy. Is that like rewarding? Have you taken a step back at all and thought about that?
For sure. You know, even like looking back, you know, I've been looking back on my journey in Bellator. You know, we said it like pretty much from the beginning. I said like I felt like, you know, this is starting something special. You know, I felt like I'm in the right place at the right time, and everything is, you know, coming into reality. You know, and it's kind of beautiful to see, kind of cool to like look back and, you know, see where I started and like where I'm at and where I got to go. It's just like super gratifying. So this like point in my career is like super, you know, gratifying.
That's awesome, man. And this is the first time you've done like any sort of desk work? Have you done it like on the regional scene at all or anything?
No, yeah, this is my first time doing any like, you know, desk work. You know, I've been doing, you know, or I did like a couple of like appearances here and there on the desk, but I've never like done it. So this is gonna be exciting. I'm excited to do it.
Yeah, are you nervous at all? I mean, obviously it must be like nice to know that the promotion has faith to throw you on Showtime. And
yeah, exactly. They got faith in me, so that gives me a little confidence. I would say I'm more nervous to do this than I am to do fighting. But yeah, we're gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just have fun with it. You know, I'll have a couple drinks, and you know, if I fuck up, I fuck up. You know, it'll be fun.
There you go, man. Well, you know, we talked to you on fight night in Hawaii when you won. Did you go back and watch it? Was it as good as of a performance as you initially thought?
Yeah, I went back and watched it, and it was amazing, the performance. You know, I feel like we scrapped. We came to scrap. I came to do what I said I was gonna do. You know, and I adapted well. You know, I showed a heart of a champion, and I got the finish. You know, over a classy veteran, over a former champion, and nobody's ever finished him before. So, you know, I'm doing exactly what I'm saying I'm doing. I'm just sticking to the kind of the what do you call it? Staying on course, you know, just, you know, training, getting better every day, and everything is, you know, happening like it should happen. So
yeah, it's great, and obviously, you know, I don't think it's an accident that they're having you commentate this card because there's two Grand Prix fights on it. I mean, what are your thoughts on these two, Higo Sabatello and Magomedov Barzola?
Man, these are two of the I'm really looking forward to the matchups. You know, not only like the talk that's been going on between the two, but the actual fighters. Like, it's some really good fighters. You know, the Barzola, the Magomed fight. Like, I'm really looking forward to that fight. I feel like that's a pivotal fight in the tournament, and also the Higo. Obviously, for me, the Higo and Sabatello fight. You know, it's super exciting. Super exciting to fight one of these guys. You know what I mean? And it's super exciting to like. I'm trying to save. You know, talking trash or coming at them. You know, because I want them both to perform to the best of their ability. But I'm super excited to get my hands on one of those guys.
Are you leaning one way or another? Who you think wins?
You know, I feel like Higo has the best, or he has more tools to win. But I'm kind of rooting for Sabatello. You know, unfortunately, I feel like Sabatello will be a easier fight for me. But you know, I feel like it's gonna be fun to talk to Sabatello. I don't know how Higo's gonna talk, but he's been talking kind of a lot to Sabatello. So maybe he'll, you know, come out his shell and you know, give me some banter back and forth if I fight him. The fights, I think I dominate both of those guys, but you know, I'm just looking forward to you know, being in the moments. So
yeah, absolutely. I think you're a guy that has a very good perspective of like your whole career. It's not just about fights and like doing the commentary. So for you to have a guy like, if you and Danny fought, I can't remember the last time there was two like built up Bellator grown guys.
Yeah.
Would create buzz like that.
Exactly. And you know, I hate to use the reference, but Kamaru Usman needed Kobe Covington. You know what I mean? I feel like he's a bit of a villain for me in my like story. You know, I'm sure I'm the villain in his story or whatever. But I need people like that. You know, I feel like, you know, I was ducked and dodged for a long time, and people wasn't really giving me a shot. They didn't want to talk back to me because they didn't really want to fight me. You know, whereas the tournament, and you know, I got the belt now, the $1 million. There's a lot of reasons to fight me now. So a lot of people are, you know, they're forced in a situation where they gotta fight me. But And Sabatello is a person that's gonna, like, he's chirping back, like he feels confident in what he's gonna do, and I need that, you know. Fans don't want to see me just beat up on people, you know. Just like Juan Archuleta, like I kind of bullied him the whole time, and he didn't want to give talk back because he didn't want to engage in that. But it's exciting to have somebody who's gonna like engage back at me.
And how do you feel like receiving trash talk? I don't know if we've seen it in Bellator, like maybe it happened on the regional scene for you, but is it something that you just don't care? Does it motivate you? What is it like?
Yeah, it's like kind of motivating, kind of don't care. Like I'm just having fun with it, you know what I mean? I don't get a lot of people to do it. So like when it happens, I'm loving it. You know, I mean, I play Fortnite a lot, so I talk shit a lot to my friends. You know what I mean? And I love to talk shit. It's just fun. You know what I mean? It's and then when you get to back it up, it's even more gratifying. You know, that's something I really do enjoy.
Does I mean, it seems like you really want. I mean, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but it seems like you really want Sabatello more than.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. Yeah, like I feel like Higo will be a tougher fight, you know. But Sabatello, he's, you know what I'm saying. He got a lot of eyes on him now, and he's got a big mouth, you know. And I'd love to be the one who shuts his mouth, you know. That's just like a cherry on top, you know. So,
because one of the things he said yesterday was about mental warfare and all the trash talk and things like that.
Yeah.
So that seems like it'd be a tougher battle for him if you and him get matched up.
Yeah. I would actually engage back at him, and I'm sure I would say some things that would get under his skin. You know, I got some I got some funny things to say about him. You know, I'm trying to save him or whatever because I don't want, you know, to stir him or whatever before his fight. I kind of want him to perform his best. You know, I'm rooting for him. I should say that I'm rooting for him to win. You know, even though he sucks, I'm rooting for him to win. So I don't want to mess with him. You know what I mean? But you know, if he says something to me, I'm gonna say something back. But I'm gonna kind of let him kind of relish in the moment. And this is their fight also. You know, I'm just here to commentate. It's their fight. Sabatello and Higo, they got to fight. You know, all eyes are on them. They should be. You know what I mean? So I want them to enjoy that.
One last one for me. The interim title.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know your boy Sergio's you know.
Yeah.
Where are you at with that as far as like looking ahead in the future? Have you talked to him? Is it kind of just like we see what happens?
It's at this point it's kind of we see what happens. I talk to him every passing kind of. But he's battling his injury right now, you know. So I'm not like really looking. I was never looking forward to fight him, but I'm not I got a lot of stuff up ahead of my plate. I got this fight. My short-term goal, I feel, is to win this $1 million. And then, you know, I feel like after that, you know, next year Serge will be healthy, you know, and then that's more of a realistic talk, you know. So right now I really don't have to deal with it mentally, so I haven't really been dealing with it.
Have fun, yeah. All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
One for me, man. So you said that it's your first time commentating. Just to touch upon that. So you doing anything tonight to prepare yourself for tomorrow? I know you said you should, you know, you mess up.
Yeah.
I know you're human, so I have to do a little something to prepare.
Yeah. So I did it was just kind of like an introductory, just to go over the plan and stuff, you know. And I realized I was a little unprepared, you know, and it was a little more than I expected. So I did some research last night. I'm gonna continue to research tonight, you know, and make sure I'm on point, you know. I got some things I want to say. I'm gonna probably say on camera, and I'm gonna just kind of let it fly. You know, like I said, I'm gonna have the drinks probably flowing. I won't have too much, you know, so I'm like out of control because I've been told that I need to watch my language, so I'll do that. Then other than that, you know, I'm gonna just have fun. You know, I'm gonna like be talking. If I see somebody long feet like King Mo's, I'm gonna just say it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, the main fight. That's a fight I'm really looking forward to. It got nothing to do with me and my, you know, career. But you know, there's Gegard Mousasi he's a beast. Gegard Mousasi is arguably one of the best, you know, lightweights or middleweights around. You know what I mean? And then Johnny Evelyn is somebody that I've watched, you know, kind of develop and grow and build his career, you know, kind of right alongside me. He was here at Bellator, I believe, before me, you know, and just, you know, putting his work to the ground. I had seen like some of his training and things, and I see the mindset he has. So I'm excited, you know. When you look at it, it's like a guy with 58 fights that's done everything in MMA, and a guy young up and coming who has his 11 fights, but so much potential. So it's super exciting to see, you know. I'm super excited to just see what happens, you know, because in fighting you never know, you know. The one time Gegard overlooked somebody, you know, he could get, you know, toppled or whatever. And then on the other side, you know, Johnny Evelyn has a huge task ahead of him. So it's a dope fight. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
That's great.